comment
Don't
left.
zoom in too
Let's keep it rolling. Next up is Cheryl Gilbert.
It's like everything's over my head. Yeah. Now, one more time, we've had my last name butchered. Yeah, my last name's Goober, but they call me Goober at work, so that just keeps it real simple. Lately, I've been thinking about two terms that have just really started to get on my last nerve, and one of those is dysfunctional, and the other one is politically correct, which, as you all know, politically correct has been around for a long time. I don't know much about politically correct because I've been politically incorrect for many, many years. Where I work, they told me, driving school bus, you cannot tell the children to sit on their butts. Okay, what do I tell them? I am to tell them to sit on their back pockets. Anybody seen where those pockets are these days? They're down around their ankles. So, yeah, that's going to be real safe and pretty. They told me that if I did that, I could offend one of the children, and they're liable to tell their parents, and then I would have to have a conversation with somebody's parents. And I was like, cool, bring it on. You know, my first question to them is going to be, do you allow your children to watch TV? Have you had a conversation with them lately about erectile dysfunction? Because I truly believe that the male species has suffered erectile dysfunction since the day they first discovered they had a hoo-ha. I mean, think about it. They're teenage boys. It's, you know, it's the lightest thing in the universe. It can be raised by a single thought. It comes up at the most inopportune times in the most inappropriate places. You know, they're in panic. Oh my God, what do I do with this? I know what I want to do with this, but oh, you know. So, you know, kids have been suffering through erectile dysfunction for years. You know, when I was back in the service, we just called it beer dick. I've never heard of erectile dysfunction. We just called it beer dick, and that is not gender sensitive. That is, women suffered that too. That basically just means ain't nobody getting any tonight. That's what that means. Yeah. Now they've got a pill for it, which, you know, how cool is that? You know, my big thing about that whole commercial is it cracks me up is you're supposed to ask your doctor if you're healthy enough for sex. Okay, guys, let me ask you. If he says no, are you gonna not do it? You ain't had an erection in how long? And now you do? Oh, my doctor says I shouldn't use that. I don't think so. No. You know, and the other thing that just kills me about these commercials is the side effects. Now, the one side effect that it just blows my mind. Delayed lower back pain. Hello? You ain't been able to do this for how long? And your old lady ain't had none in how long? You ain't got lower back pain. You're doing it wrong. Now tell me, the next day you get up, you go to work, you go get out of your chair. Oh! I better call my doctor. I think I got a side effect. I don't think I should take any more of those. Shit. Yeah. No, that's not what you're going to do. You're going to get proud, you're going to smile, and you're going to go find the guy in the cubicle next door and brag. That's it. Yeah. Another thing about that cracks me up is that the men that have this disease, they're going to go to their doctor and discuss this, right? But then again, they got their old lady at home who is just totally upset over the deal. I lost myself there. Never mind. That's a joke I'm not even going to go into. Yeah. I'll tell you something else about this penis discussion we're having here. Why is it that I'm getting spam asking me to enlarge the size of my penis? I seem to know everything, you know, I don't care. I write something in an email about, you know, dogs and cats. I get advertisements for dogs and cats. I get spam for dogs and cats. Why did I get email and spams that say, would you like to enlarge the size of your penis? They're offering me a pill for that. I don't think it's going to work. I just want a catalog. I can shop now. I can shop. Yeah, they asked me the other day, one of them, it said, improve my boner naturally. I don't know who sent me this stuff, but they definitely don't know me. That would be so wrong. One of my fellow coworkers though said, well, that'd work if you had a husband. I used to drink a whole lot. I quit drinking a while back just because I figured I'd reached my legal limit and several other people's, and I was tired of not having any friends that I could remember. So I was still a bartender though. That was my financial solution to my problems. And I was bartending, and these people I knew in this little town, they all knew me, and they were like, I don't understand how you can tend bar and not have a cocktail when all of us are drinking. It's like, man, didn't you just come out of the bathroom? I take it you didn't look in the mirror. Yeah, I could be you tonight, and that one, all in one night, and have no friends when I leave here. Yeah. There's a thing that happens in drinking establishments. It happens right about 12:03. I call it the little bar fairy that goes and flips the stupid switch. I'm telling you, if you're ever hanging out in the bar and you're not too totally on both lips, you can watch this happen. People will go into the bathroom at 11:58, and you know they've got a buzz. You've been serving them all night. They're fine. They're just a little buzz. When they come out, how did they end up with somebody else's leg? It don't belong to them. Now they're spitting when they talk. You know, their eyes are going in places that they don't care to see. Yeah, I don't understand what happens, but that's why I became a bartender in a bowling alley, because we closed at midnight. I said, y'all got to get out of here, because I'm not going to be with you when the stupid switch gets flipped. Y'all be in a parking lot somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I once worked at a treatment facility. That's an interesting place to be, with a bunch of ex-con crackheads. Yeah, they're an interesting bunch. I had the guys, everybody had to do chores, and one night a week the guys had to cook, and the guys just like had an attitude about this. It's like, I'm just going to give me some bitch to cook for me. And one more time I had to ask that question, have you looked in the mirror lately? You are not going to attract nobody that's going to want to cook you a meal. You're going to attract a crack hoe who's going to smoke your stuff, and she ain't going to be hungry. You know, that's what's going to happen there. Yeah. I don't know what time I started, so I'm going to call this as my time, folks. Thanks very much for coming out and supporting us.
Give it up for Cheryl, everybody.